Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Zelda Classics Randomizer BS. I am Nitro6003, and in this part, we're going to actually go through the distant overworld and get all the items there, plus a couple of bonus items as well. So we're going to be there for the entire part here. Alright, so you need to have super bombed. Where is that one screen here? You need to have super bombed that grave first. All right, so 33 items here. Plus, like I said, we're gonna get a couple of bonus items as well. So let's start here first, and here's just a hint. So we're going to start going down first and get everything as far as we can on one path here. This is a door repair charge, but I'll show it off anyway. I'm going to get all my money back, so I'm not worried. So here's more money, and I'll collect all the money too. And just continue follow this path along as far as you can. And there's the boots. So that is item number 1. And I'm going to do my normal leaving one item enemy on the screens that I use the stuff for, just to make my life a little easier and so don't forget which ones I've gotten. And this is one of the levels. So again, I'm going to leave one enemy on all the screens that I get, so I don't have a problem later. And I will pick up all the money too. And there's the first arrow upgrade. So again, just leaving one enemy will help, especially if you should miss something for some reason or another. You know, it just makes your life easier to say, okay, I have more than one enemy on the screen. Did I miss something here? Oops. Well, I know there's money on this screen, so I'm not worried. But I'll pick it up anyway. Alright, so that's the entire lower portion. So now we're just going to go back to the start. It's just easier. Oops. I forgot the whistle opens that. Alright, so now we'll go back to the start here. And now just go to the one screen over here. This screen, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because there's not as much land. Pick up item number 3. Alright, so here is a candle. And it's, again, just more money. So what I do is I follow everything until I can't follow it any longer. And then I take it from there. And there's another arrow expansion there. So just gonna go this way now. And like I said, there's 2 bonus dungeons we can do here as well. And another arrow upgrade. Now, on this screen here is a hint. So it's actually not an expansion or anything like that. It's just a hint about true chaos, which we'll be getting to later. Much later. Towards the end of the game, actually. And I might as well grab the money. I believe I'm capped out now, actually, anyway. Nope, not yet. Alright, so it's going to force me to go up here for a second, but I will fix that in a minute. I'm going to just take this as far as I can, because there's another level there. There's a shop there. Actually, this is money. And I'll go back to the start one more time. And then we're going to make a beeline for the top part of this map here. And, of course, getting everything as well. So just follow everything along. And here's more money. And like I said, as long as you are strategic and you know, just making sure you do everything together and in one shot, you shouldn't have any problems. So I'm officially capped out on money, but that's okay. This is a dungeon we'll be getting back to later. If I had the mirror shield, I could do it. But I don't. So that's going to have to wait. And there's more bombs. And here's just a level here. Lots of money I'm going to end up wasting here. More money. And there's a reason to my madness here. The reason I'm getting all the money that I don't need. There's a reason that I'm only going as far as here. Alright, so in here we find a magic jar. So that takes care of that. So remember what I said, as far as you can. So now you want to get used to using your lens on all the screens here because, whoops, because you don't want to miss anything. Or you just, you know, use all your items that you can, and you'll find things that way. And there's an arrow expansion there. Alright, so there's a reason I'm coming this way as well, because there's an item here. And it's the Lens of Truth. upgrade. And I'm going to need super bombs for this next portion here. And that is another dungeon, which we'll be getting to later. So now we can work our way around. Alright, so don't go too far just yet, because there's a bombo wall here. And more money. Alright, so into this area we go. And bomb that open for more bombs. And another arrow expansion. And I believe this is a whistle spot. And it's just more money. So I don't want to go to the right just yet. Trust me, I will. And those things hurt. And here's another level. We'll get that back to that later. Alright, so again, before going anywhere, you know, it's not just the blocks here. I mean, I could be saving all this money, but that's alright. I don't actually need it for anything. I mean, other than super bombs, which you don't actually need to buy, because at some point you get infinite super bombs too. I wouldn't worry. Alright, so into the next area we go. And I am going to pick up everything I can here. And it is actually this grave here that you can move. And that's a hint for the center of this place. So in here, we found another arrow upgrade. So if you go down here, you're going to skip the center. And it's done for a reason. Another arrow upgrade. So there's only 2 more of those left. And I'm actually not going to worry about the center right now. Because I can't do anything with it anyway right now. So I'm going to skip it. I will come back when I can do something there. If I had the gold sword, I would do it, but I don't. So that'll be the only thing I don't do as far as right now, but I will do it, so don't worry about that. Alright, so let's get our first bonus item here. Oops. I forgot to switch to my wand. Mainly, main item you're going to be using in this place is obviously the wand. So just keep your wand out. And don't bother with these wizards. Just leave them alone. And you don't get anything for killing those Pulse Voice either. And this is the only room you need a sword or something in. And I'm going to just use my ring because I can. Yeah, these things, you can't hurt them with... if you have the mirror shield, that would make this easier. In fact, if I had the mirror shield, I could get another item too, but... There is no boss key in this... yeah, there's no boss key in here, which is really interesting. So now, before you go to the... Oh, there's a boss key. There's another level that we'll be doing shortly that there's no boss key. Alright, so just spam the ring against this guy. Kind of a BS Patra. And when we get the other item, it's going to be even more deadly than what I'm getting now. Alright, so kill them first. So using the boss key. And yeah, you do have to kill this Patra, but... I mean, Patras are really going to become a thing of the past by the end of this video. And there's your map. And I can't even hold that money, so I'm going to just leave it alone. And there's the bonus item. The wand. And yes, it is dangerous. Alright, so we're going to go this way first. And just look. Deadly. Deadly. Yeah, between this and the next item we're going to get, it's just kind of makes the rest of the game unfair. And there's these silver boots. And another magic jar. So there's still quite a few to go on there. So I want to get to the other side. Yeah, I'm already back to full health. Alright, so we're gonna go up next. I mean, just... this thing is just deadly. Just deadly. Ah, bums. Alright, so just follow this all the way up. And I believe the thing for this is on the other side of the tree. Just to show. And I believe that's more money. So, kind of just take it as it is. So, we're going to go down first. Just explore one whole path at a time, essentially. This thing is just deadly. And you're going to find a couple of these things, too. And again, you know, always just have your lens available. You know, you don't want to miss anything. So you see, you could bomb here. And yeah, it's more money, but still, you don't want to miss, you know, if you do need to buy stuff or whatever the case may be, you want to be able to buy it. I mean, most of these Rupee secrets are kind of useless, I think, but... So you want a bomb here. And yeah, more useless money. Alright, so now that will be getting to in just a second. And I know there's a bomb ball wall here somewhere. And it's going to make me use my lens, isn't it? And I don't know how I missed that. And yeah, it's a door repair charge, but... So not much room here to bomb, but you do want to not miss this because it's a magic jar. And here you find more money, so you get some of the money back from the door repair charge. And we've now made a total circle around this. So now we just backtrack here. Alright, so remember I showed you that there was something here, so let's just point that out. Oh no, sorry, wrong screen. So, if you go in here, oops, you find another bomb upgrade. I might actually even do this in potentially 2 videos, we'll see. So we'll be getting back to that later, that's another dungeon. So now we'll just follow this thing all along here. And on the magic jar. Alright, so this screen has relevance as well. And you need your hammer to actually do anything with it. But we're going to leave that alone right now. So I'll come back for that in a minute. So this is relevant here, but again, we're not going to do anything with it right now. But your lens will show you that there's something there, and a bomb ball wall. So there's not just one thing on this screen here. What I might do is I might just finish off this side of things. Oh, by the way, what's in there? That is one of these things. Using the travel system. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'll finish off one whole side. And then in the next video we'll finish off the whole world altogether. Money upgrade. Yeah, see, they're not far apart, so they're kind of useless in my opinion. And this is just another level here. Another magic jar. And when I mean by finishing off one side, I mean one side. Alright, so this screen is relevant as well. But let me just find the bomb ball here. There it is. And it's just more money. And there's more bombs. And what that's referring to is the dungeon that's over here. So that should just leave one more thing to get in this part. And then I'm going to divide this into 2 videos. And then in the next part after that, we'll complete the level 9s. So the reason I'm doing that is because it's so long. And there's something here that I just want to get quickly so I don't have to come back here to get it. So there's more than one rupee here. So if you blow your whistle a second time here, and you actually use your lens, it'll depict this. So let's just quickly go through this and then we're going to call it a video. And the map does not work in here, just so you know. And this is such an easy place at this point. And this is where we're going to get our Rupee Ring. So let's go up first to get the map. There is no boss key here. So this is pretty self-contained level. And you just see yeah, and he takes money away, by the way. And here you find your Rupee Ring. And I missed a couple rooms, but there's nothing in them, just as an FYI. Oops. And that's a hint for the water that I wanted to show off. All right, so join me next time as we finish off the distant overworld. I am Nitro6003, and I'll see you guys all next time.